following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
That bag over there.
Yep.
The one that's moving.
The one that has a silicon in it.
Well, I don't think it's the wind. Yes, I believe it is moving. Should we do something about that?
I don't think opening the bag is a good idea.
Oh, you don't need to open it. There's something pink already showing at the top. And it seems to be sort of bubbling and rippling and moving.
Go to the bag and try to reseal it.
That's going to be hard because the contents of the bag appear to be too big to be sealed back inside it. In fact, if you want, you can drop another perception check.
Oh, this one's even better, dude.
No, your numbers are way too fucking good.
39.
Oh my god! Oh, it's so safe.
This is the best I can get without getting a 20, to be fair.
I'm sorry. I'm one short of being able to perceive almost anything. And it's as high as I can go without getting a natural... Fuck you. Yeah, okay, so you think you actually see what might be a bit of an indentation in the shape of sort of there's maybe some eyes and a mouth?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But it could just be folds in the putty. But, being honest, it's probably not. In fact, it's definitely not. And so, in the shock and stillness that you seem to be engaging in, it sort of continues to expand, and the face becomes more definitely there.
River, the body has a face.
Maybe back away from it. Actually, River is going to tackle you.
Oh, okay.
Because as she does, the bag explodes into a huge blob, which sort of flops onto the ground where you were, and just sort of is rippling and oozing there. Sorry.
Nope, thank you.
She'll put herself between you and it, and just be I think some distance would be good.
Isn't it just gonna keep growing if we put distance to it? We need to figure out how to deal with it. How is it growing?
How would I know? She'll lift her hand up and a light comes out and there's some slight shape changing in her hand going. And she's it appears to be made out of silly putty. No, that's not entirely true. The molecular bonds are very tight. It's very dense. It's very dense. It's getting less dense. I don't understand. I think it might just be spreading itself out.
And it's just spreading itself out.
It's the soldiers have definitely noticed this, and they start shooting. Open fire! Bang!
Oh, that's a good start.
And the bullets just go into the thing. They keep doing that. Bang!
I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working.
To be fair, they probably can't hear you.
Yeah.
You know the sounds.
I don't think it's working.
Eventually, the sort of falls silent.
I don't think that's working.
It's sort of man-sized blob now, sort of shrinking, growing, pulsing in size, and it sort of shrinks in a bit, and then expands like a billowing plastic bag when you whip it out, and all the bullets that fire into it just go outwards.
At speed?
At great speed. Okay. I have rolled enough
So-
for 3 of the soldiers to be hit by their own bullets, and
I have a reaction
River's
to
going
this,
to
sorry.
protect you, at least.
Right, because my reaction was to get River and then spin her around behind me.
Oh, well, that ain't happening. Well, actually, we'll do an opposed strength check. I mean, you with your crippled limbs are not really going to succeed here. Because she's determined to protect you.
I have rolled, I have an 18 total.
Okay, so you start doing that. You kind of pull her off balance a bit. But as you're doing that, you can see that she's got some kind of shimmering field up, similar to the one she used to keep the rain off you, and the bullets sort of divert away from where you both are. And then she'll just sort of let you spin her around after that bit there.
Right.
She's like, huh. See, I told you could depend on me.
Yeah.
The pink thing is sort of oozing up, like the T-1000 thing, into a person shape. It's about, roughly 6 foot tall, and it seems to be like shrinking in and getting some definition and features.
Yep.
And I'm just going to let you have some time to do reaction things, because this will actually take like a minute or 4. So plenty of time for you to do some stuff, or ponder some stuff, or... The sounds of soldiers like reloading, like murder! Get the heavy ordnance!
Stop shooting.
Sir, you're gonna have to leave the area.
Why do you think continuing to shoot it will do anything?
It's always worked in the past.
No,
River's like, it objectively
literally
hasn't.
not.
And then she looks at you, as you basically both say the same thing. And then just sort of returns her attention to that thing so that you can divert your attention to these people.
No, listen. You need to get a more senior officer out here, because shooting it is not going to solve anything. As you saw, I can just fire the bullets back at you.
Can you roll me a persuasion check? This shouldn't be too hard.
27.
The guy's like, senior officer. Yeah, that's a good idea. He'll, like, grab the nearest guy and be like, go get, Major Dozovic or someone. Tell him we got a freaky mutant thing, and they got to take charge. They're like, sir, yes, sir! And they rip off into the building. Which I think you would evaluate without a check that the officers probably know something's going on because a bunch of bullets hit that wooden building.
Yeah.
Although, having been inside, you do know that they have at least lined the insides of the important offices with stuff. Like sand, some type of their sandbags, some of them have like the Kevlar panel.
But for now, while it's reasonable to go get something heavier, I don't think shooting is actually going to do anything. Unless you have a frost ray.
A frost ray? No such thing exists. Outside of the hands of a supervillain like Frostilicus. Or the evil Soviet. And the River's just like, she's not evil, she's just stupid. Unwise.
I'd second that. Man, I could really do with the Soviet right about now. You know?
I know, right? It's almost like this whole thing is designed to teach you very important lessons about your teammates and needing them.
Yep. Well, I mean, half the forest shit, I was just like, Bevan, I need help. Bevan, help me.
And Bevan looks down and says, no. Okay. Some guys with, like, shoulder-mounted single-use rocket launchers, and one guy with a heavy machine gun is setting up nearby. They've pulled a Jeep up that has a 7.62mm General Electric rotating minigun mounted to the back. You knew where I was going with that, didn't you?
You said cheap, and I was like, yep.
The thing has taken on, by this point, a much more definitive shape. You can make a check if you want, but you don't have to. It's not necessary.
Perception. I
Yeah.
want to win these rolls. This is like the luckiest I've ever been in my life.
And then when combat begins, you're going to start rolling ones and twos.
Oh,
it's
dude,
the low
you
gain.
fucking
It's
know.
the low gain
You
paradox.
fucking know. Yeah, I rolled 19 again, so that's 39. That's absurd.
Okay, so it is taken on the naked if or gender organ non-specific. In other words, it doesn't have nipples or anything, because that would be really weird. Of female. Definitely female. Very definitely female. It appears to be, for some reason, extremely buff. Like, very well defined. It also has a face. And hair tendrils. Like, it has a shape. Like, it's got a specific shape. It's not just a random shape. It's got a very specific set of features.
Look like anyone I know?
No?
Like Ultra Girl, maybe? No? Okay.
Oh, fuck no, it's not tall enough for that. It's certainly
right.
also not swole enough for that, but...
yeah, you said it was super swollen, like tall. So
more like super defined. It's about
Right.
It's taller than most women, but not taller than you. It's shorter than you. It has eyes and definitely teeth. Like, it's completely bubblegum pink, except it has white teeth and black eyes.
I fucking love that.
I mean, that is where I got the design feature from.
Yeah, I know. Alright.
And it's grinning and looking around, sort of cracking its neck one way or the other with a disturbing sort of like sound. River's like, Thomas,
Yep.
it's a girl,
I had noticed.
and it's pink. Someone needs to point out that gender stereotypes need to be resisted for no good reason.
The pink thing was originally for boys.
Is it just me or is it cute? I want to put a ribbon in its hair. You think she's using humor as a means to control the overwhelming fear?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. I do have a trump card, but, like, it just seems rough to have to burn it here, so I don't want to.
Do you want to talk over the possibility of that?
So,
Because like I said, you'd have about 4 or so minutes, so there's no time for this.
get Janie.
Oh yeah, no, we could. She's great. I've seen her work. Remember when she got murdered by my brother?
What?
Remember when my brother Brooke nearly killed her?
Oh, right. All about it. Right.
But she lived through it. Who the hell could have done that? Like nobody? Not even you?
Oh, I couldn't.
So, like, she's gotta be awesome. Also, I know she's fast because I can see her pre-movement.
Yeah, I think that's what we need to do.
Okay, you go get her.
I need to send
Of-
someone else to do it.
Of the two of us, who do you think is more likely to be able to protect people from that? No offense.
I was hoping I could talk to him.
Well, what's stopping you? And then River just yells at it. Hey! Silly putty! My friend wants to talk to you. That cool? It is now turning its head towards both of you. It's looking at you.
I'll smile.
It's right here, Ray. It's looking at you. I think it can hear you. Oh, it smiles back. You notice it seems to have chosen to give itself particularly pointy canines.
I'll turn to one of the nearby soldiers.
Yep. They're still there.
I need you to go as quick as possible to the East Asia Shipping Company in town and ask for Jania. I need her to come here right now.
Does that involve me not being here?
You have to be as quick as possible, as quick as you can.
Oh, believe me, I will be. He will take the opportunity to fucking book it. Like, fucking book it. You know how soldiers can run when they're motivated.
Yeah. I'm gonna start walking up to it.
One of the other soldiers is like,
I'll...
don't be a madman! Entertainment.
What, are you just gonna shoot it? Nothing will happen, and then it'll bite you.
It's what I know to do, but regular bullets don't work, so... You know, that's why we have the heavy ordnance. But we're waiting for General O'Neill to arrive on the scene.
Yeah, I figured. But right now, I'm gonna try have a conversation.
It follows you with its eyes. You will actually notice that, like, its body shape is continuing to, like, be... It's sinking into its shape a bit more. You can see, like, the frost is sort of melting off, so you think, like, maybe it's taking its time for doing whatever it's doing for a reason.
Yeah.
Watch as you get closer, it's looking up at you. How close are you getting?
Like maybe like four steps maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like close enough that you'd have a conversation with us.
Ooh, so
like get reasonably close.
You're in
You're
in the adjacent square, in other words.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, that's brave. Stupid but brave. Let me just make it. Okay, so before you get there, it makes a little jerk towards you, just like a like that.
Yep.
Do you stop?
I'll stop.
Okay, so you are, in fact, not in the adjacent square, you're in this one square over. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll put my hands up and leave this far.
Looks at you. There's something happening around the face. It's like its cheeks are sinking in a bit. It seems to be getting more, person features, but it's still clearly pink putty. You also notice from this distance, the hair doesn't have individual strands. It's just, literally...
Yeah.
It also seems to be not breathing. I feel the need to specify that because usually when something's a person shape, we just kind of don't mention that there's breathing going on. So I feel it's important to point it out whenever it's not happening and it otherwise would be.
But it's oscillating, right?
It's
moving. Yeah.
It's at this point its form is basically just firming up into the shape, and it's not really undulating as much as it was previously.
Right. Well, you can clearly hear what we're saying.
Its mouth opens slightly in its smile.
So I was wondering if you could communicate with us, so that we could have a conversation.
Disturbingly, it says, "Uh-huh."
The first question is...
You're big.
I am reasonably tall, yes. So are you. The first question is... What happened to you? Why were you in the Pterodino facility? Everyone here is very confused.
Its eyes narrow at you and the smile sort of fades a bit.
So if we could try to...
I don't like your words. Me? I have questions. You say, then you ask. Fair.
Okay.
You? Who are you?
My name is Thomas Drake. I'm a doctor and an engineer. Currently working on
Doctor. Its
a virus.
actual its smile is turning into a bit of a snarl. Doctor. Virus doctor. It's waiting. Who am I? It sort of looks a bit confused. Then a little bit... actually, give me an insight check.
Into the putty. 25.
It does have facial characteristics, and as you know, there are universally 7 broad facial expressions that no matter what culture or group you come from, you instinctively make.
Yep.
So, I use that to inform that there might be certain ways you could perceive even a complete alien face's general mood. You would certainly be able to maybe come to some conclusions, whether or not they're right. But I'll give you. So you got what was it? 8
on inside?
Yeah.
No, 25.
Oh, that's enough. It sort of looks a bit distressed, and then angry, and then confused, and then sad, and then really angry, and then distressed, and then it looks actually really happy. Yeah. I'm Killy Putty. It looks at you like a child that's particularly proud of the finger painting it just did.
Who gave you that?
I'm Killy Putty.
We're trying to ask a question.
Are you strong?
As much as it pains me to admit it, not particularly.
It looks disappointed. Oh. So you can't fight me. Your turn. Your turn.
So, well, she said, you can't fight me. And Drake will say, not if I intend to win.
Well, then it's just like, your turn, your turn. Just doing some soldier checks. Oh, that's good.
What can we do? Is there any way we can help you?
She, like, diverts. Like, disturbingly, one eye sort of, like, shifts away from the face on, like, this long extrusion and just, like, looks around like a fleshy periscope and then just sort of back into the face. I want to fight all of you. Huh? You help me fight. I bet you you keep living that I can kill them all. Yeah? My turn.
What if a fight isn't your turn? Yes.
My turn. My turn. Which one here's the strongest? Which one? Which one of these?
I'm not sure, but I can't imagine that anyone here right now is as strong as you, given what you've demonstrated.
Yes. She, like does a couple of she, like flexes her biceps, but they just like expand to ridiculous cartoonish size and then shrink back there. Yep, I'm strong. I'm best. I'm Killy Putty. Your turn.
Why do you want to fight?
Insight check. Oh, you probably can't fail this.
20.
You rolled a nat. You can bank that.
No. That's total.
Oh, okay. Then you can't.
I would have gotten way more excited, dude.
It's trying to look like really proud and strong, but you detect, if you're reading its facial expressions correctly, you detect grief and pain hidden under layers of like bravado. I want to killed them all. It feels good to kill. They don't hurt me when I kill. My turn. Is she strong? She has alien robot arm. They're strong. I can kill her. Now I have to check. Yeah, she's basically indicating River.
Yes, I think River is... It depends on your scale of strong. I'm not sure how she measures up to you. But I think to an average human, River is strong.
River, Magruder, daughter, Catherine Magruder, brother, Xander Magruder, Brooke Magruder. The Siler, strong, mutant, strong, Krell, strong. Yes, I can't fight her. No, not allowed. Looks kind of angry. You sense, with that previous very good insight, you sense a great deal of mental instability. You have a feeling that you're probably on very, very, very thin ice. Like a lot thinner than you initially thought you might be involved in.
I see. Well, I am kind of like buying time for Jania to show up.
Yeah, I've been rolling that. You want to give me a luck check to help her along, because the soldier is having trouble convincing her to do something.
Oh my!
She's been told not to. God damn it!
I rolled a 3.
Okay, you're gonna have
That's fine. The soldier.
The director behind the camera is doing the stretch move. Okay, so some officers have arrived behind you. You can tell because the creature is like looking over your shoulder with one eye. The other one's just the other one's like not been locked on your face, like quite rigidly. I will with your insight check. You're like there doesn't seem to be any ability to conceal with this thing. Its face is a warring shift of like emotional swings and shifts, and like you know it's like the fists will clench up a bit, like tense up, like there's some like basic vascularity happening, and then it sort of goes away. Like there's like some reflex like going on, particularly when it mentions like fighting. It sort of like gets like a little bit of an excited knee bob going on, like a happy puppy